What would you like to enjoy when you travel to Japan? Many people would answer shopping. Japan offers plenty of high quality and reasonably priced products. You're sure to find shopping that fulfills your wishes. In recent years, Japan has increased the number of tax-free shops to encourage travelers to shop more easily. What kind of image do you have when you hear the term tax-free? Something like, I can shop at super low prices. Well, your image might not be entirely accurate. In this video, I'll explain Japan's tax-free system in detail. By watching this video, you'll be able to enjoy shopping in Japan even more. Tax-free shopping, a dream for travelers. For people traveling abroad, tax-free sounds like an exciting word. However, not many people fully understand how the tax-free system works. Let's begin with a detailed explanation of Japan's tax-free system. Chapter 1.1 Explanation of tax-free in Japan. In many countries, you need to pay taxes when shopping. For example, there's sales tax in the US and VAT, value-added tax, in Europe. In Japan, the tax is called consumption tax. Consumption tax is paid to the Japanese government by those who use the purchased goods within Japan. That's why, if you visit Japan and buy items that you plan to use after returning to your home country, you don't have to pay the tax. Japan's tax-free system exempts travelers from paying consumption tax. Japan's consumption tax is 10 of the purchase price. For example, if you buy something that costs 10,000, you'll need to pay 1,000 in consumption tax. This means the total payment will be 11,000. However, if you shop at a tax-free store, you won't have to pay the 1,000 in tax. Many people don't realize just how beneficial Japan's tax-free shops can be. Keep in mind that most tax-free shops in Japan offer around a 10% discount. But there are exceptions. I'll explain the exceptions later. Chapter 1.2 Explanation of tax-free Japan. Applicable conditions. To use Japan's tax-free system, you need to meet certain conditions. If these conditions aren't met, you might be asked to pay additional taxes at the airport when you leave Japan. It's important to understand the requirements for tax-free eligibility. Condition 1. You must be a traveler. A traveler, as defined by Japan, is someone who enters Japan on a tourist visa, has been in Japan for less than 6 months, does not reside in Japan, has their passport when making purchases. If you stay in Japan for more than 6 months, you won't be eligible for tax-free shopping. Condition 2. Shop at a tax-free store. Only shops that have registered for the tax-free system can offer it. Not all shops in Japan provide tax-free services, but most eligible stores display clear signs for travelers. Condition 3. Items must be for personal use. Tax-free shopping is meant for items you'll use personally after returning home. For example, small souvenirs for friends or family are usually allowed. However, buying bulk items, like 50 iPhones for resale, is not eligible. Recently, some travelers have abused the system to buy items in bulk for business purposes, causing problems in Japan. If your purchases seem suspicious, airport staff may ask you to pay taxes when leaving the country. Condition 4. Purchase amount. The total purchase amount must be between 5,000 and 500,000 at a single store on the same day. Purchases under 5,000 are not eligible. If the total exceeds 500,000, the entire purchase becomes taxable. Keep in mind, even if you shop at the same store on different days, each day's purchases can qualify separately. Condition 5. Use the items outside Japan. Tax-free items must be used outside Japan. For example, if you buy snacks as souvenirs but eat them in Japan, you'll be required to pay the tax at the airport. However, if you buy clothes, wear them during your trip, and continue to use them after returning home, they are still eligible for tax-free status. Remember, all tax-free purchases are recorded with your passport number, so false declarations won't work. Chapter 2.1 Procedures for making a tax-free purchase. Making a tax-free purchase requires only that you present your passport at the store. The store staff will explain Japan's tax-free rules to you. Many shops have a special counter for tax-free transactions, separate from regular registers. There are 3 ways you might receive your tax refund. Tax exemption at purchase. The tax is removed when you pay. Refund at a separate counter. You pay the full amount and get the tax refunded elsewhere in the store. Credit card refund. You pay the full amount with a credit card, and the tax is refunded later to your card. This process can take 10 days to a month. Chapter 2.2 Departure Procedures. When leaving Japan, you'll need to complete the tax-free process for items purchased during your trip. Airport staff will check whether your tax-free purchases meet the conditions. Some travelers experience little to no checks, while others are carefully examined. To avoid delays, make sure to arrive at the airport early, especially if you've made large tax-free purchases. Keep tax-free items in your carry-on luggage, as they need to be inspected after completing departure procedures. If you check tax-free items into your luggage, you'll need to declare them in advance at the airport. Chapter 3 Is tax-free shopping really worth it? Tax-free processing is complex and costly for retailers. Stores must hire multilingual staff specifically to explain the system to foreign customers, and many even need to create dedicated spaces for tax-free transactions. These operational costs are significant for stores offering tax-free services. Many shops incorporate these expenses into their product prices. Conversely, some stores choose not to offer tax-free services at all, instead providing lower prices to all customers. The tax-free label alone can attract many shoppers. While many travelers assume tax-free shops offer the best deals, this isn't always true. Remember, the tax exemption is only 10 of the purchase price. If a tax-free shop's base price is more than 10 higher than other stores, you're not actually saving money. Some tax-free shops may have higher pre-tax prices than non-tax-free stores, so the tax exemption doesn't automatically mean you're getting the best deal. What's your most precious resource when visiting Japan? For most travelers, it's time. With limited days to explore Japan, consider that tax-free procedures can be surprisingly time-consuming. Stores often have limited staff who can handle these transactions, leading to long wait times for processing tax-free paperwork. This time investment is an important factor to consider. Additionally, some stores charge service fees for tax-free processing. While you save 10 on consumption tax, you might be charged a service fee of around 3 of your purchase amount. For small purchases especially, these fees could offset your tax savings, making the tax-free option less advantageous than it appears. Chapter 4.1 Tax-free and duty-free are different. Many people confuse tax-free with duty-free, but they are completely different. Tax-free refers to the exemption of Japanese taxes on items purchased within Japan. Since travelers do not reside in Japan, they are not obligated to pay Japanese taxes. Duty-free, on the other hand, refers to avoiding import taxes when bringing goods into your home country. For example, alcohol and tobacco are heavily taxed worldwide. Even if you save money by purchasing these items tax-free in Japan, you might need to pay high import taxes upon returning to your country. If your country exempts you from import taxes, you can save a lot on these items. Always check your country's customs rules before making large purchases. Chapter 4.2 Where can you find duty-free shops? Tax-free shops are widely available throughout Japan. However, duty-free shops are much more limited and can only be found in certain areas. Do you know where duty-free shops are located? They're inside airports, specifically after completing departure procedures. This is the same worldwide. Once you pass through immigration at the airport, you'll often find shops selling alcohol, tobacco, and luxury brands. These are duty-free shops, offering products at reduced prices by exempting international taxes. Departure rules and entry rules are different. Departure and entry rules differ significantly. When you leave Japan, airport staff will check to ensure your tax-free purchases meet the requirements. You have the tax-free items with you. If these conditions are not met, you might be charged additional taxes. Recently, cases of travelers abusing the tax-free system by selling items within Japan for profit have increased. This is illegal and could result in penalties. If your purchases are suspected to be for business purposes rather than personal use, you may also face additional taxes. As the number of international travelers to Japan grows, the time required for departure procedures has also increased. Be sure to arrive at the airport with plenty of time to spare, especially if you've made large tax-free purchases. Additionally, when entering your home country, customs officers may check the items you're bringing in and charge import taxes. Make sure to research the import rules of your country or region before traveling. Recommended tax-free shops in Japan. In Japan, the price of the same product can vary greatly depending on the shop. Even if you shop tax-free, buying from an expensive shop may not save you money. Here are some tax-free shops where you're guaranteed to get great deals. UNIQLO. UNIQLO is a globally renowned clothing brand founded in Japan. Many UNIQLO stores in Japan carry unique, Japan-only items. With about 800 stores across Japan, UNIQLO usually offers consistent pricing at all locations. Since UNIQLO items are only available at their official stores, shopping tax-free here ensures you're getting a deal. Plus, many UNIQLO staff are trained to assist foreign customers, making your shopping experience smooth and enjoyable. MUJI. MUJI is a Japanese brand known for its simple and stylish products, including home goods, apparel, food, and cosmetics. Like UNIQLO, MUJI only sells its own branded products, making tax-free shopping worthwhile. With about 650 stores across Japan, many MUJI locations near major train stations offer tax-free services. Be sure to visit Don Quijote. Have you heard of Don Quijote? It's one of Japan's most famous discount stores, offering everything from apparel and electronics to food, alcohol, and cosmetics. Many items are already discounted by 20% to 30%, and some are over 50% off. With about 600 stores, most Don Quijote stores offer tax-free services and are popular among travelers. Many of them are open late into the night, making them convenient for late-night shopping. Department stores. Japanese department stores are known for high-quality, luxury products. Since these items are rarely discounted, shopping tax-free ensures you're getting a deal. Here are some department stores popular with travelers. Isetan large stores in Shinjuku, Tokyo, and Kyoto. Takashimaya located in Nihonbashi and Shinjuku, Yokohama, Nagoya, and Kyoto. Mitukoshi flagship stores in Nihonbashi and Ginza, and Sakai. Daimaru major locations in Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, Tokyo, and Sapporo. Matuzakaya stores in Ueno, Nagoya, and Shizuoka. Tokyo's Nihonbashi and Ginza areas are especially popular for luxury shopping. What did you think? Today, we covered the details of Japan's tax-free system. In Japan, tax-free shopping offers a 10% discount on purchases between 5,000 and 500,000 at eligible stores. However, not all shops participate in the tax-free system. Some non-tax-free shops may still offer better deals, so be sure to shop wisely. Be careful not to buy too much. Enjoy your trip to Japan. In this video, we picked content that will help you with your Japan trip. Earst Japan channel brings you videos that will make you fall in love with Japan. Stay tuned for more videos to help with your Japan travels. We broadcast directly from Japan. We'll keep uploading lots of content that will make you love Japan. Please leave comments with your questions about Japan or requests for our channel. Thanks for watching until the end. Check out our next Baidu too.